Stop for a moment and think about the last time you felt pulled in two completely opposite directions within yourself, like you couldn't reconcile who you truly are beneath the surface. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel the weight of this truth. Jung discovered about why so many of us feel fragmented inside. In my research of Jung's work and clinical observations, I've come to appreciate just how vital integrating the shadow, anima, and animus is for authentic personal growth and psychological wholeness. Carl Jung introduced us to these archetypal dimensions within our unconscious psyche that shape how we relate to ourselves and others, but often remain unrecognized or denied in everyday life. The shadow represents those hidden parts of our personality that we reject or suppress because they conflict with our conscious self-image. Meanwhile, the anima and animus are the inner feminine aspects in men and masculine aspects in women, respectively. These unconscious counterparts influence our emotions, desires, and the way we perceive relationships without most people even realizing it. Now, why does this matter so much in today's world? When I reflect on the struggles many face with identity confusion, emotional instability, and recurring relationship conflicts, I see Jung's insights as profoundly urgent if we hope to transform rather than repeat these patterns. The consequences of ignoring the shadow or the anima animus complex ripple throughout our mental and emotional well-being, causing stuckness and disconnection. The power of Jung's discovery is that integration is possible, and it changes everything. Drawing from my extensive study of Jungian cases, I remember a patient Jung himself described, a man plagued by intense rage and mistrust towards women. His unconscious inner feminine had been misunderstood and projected outward as resentment. Through gradual, conscious engagement with his anima, he was able to reclaim balance, heal broken relationships, and discover new creative potentials. This example illustrates how shadow integration is not just psychological theory, but a gateway to renewed vitality. The process demands a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves, resisting the urge to deny or hide them. This is personal transformation at its core, but also an achievable one. The method Jung proposed is rooted in conscious dialogue with the unconscious. Mainly, it involves cultivating awareness through active imagination, journaling, and dream analysis to give voice to suppressed parts and the anima animus figures. When you begin to observe your inner dialogue, especially recurring themes in dreams or sudden emotional reactions, you are opening a door to these hidden realms. An essential step is to personify shadow qualities and anima or anima images and engage them in conversation. Symbolically, this dialogue can reveal motivations and fears previously obscured. The key is patience and non-judgment, as these dialogues can stir resistance or fear. When you practice this reflective technique regularly, it acts like a psychological alchemy, transforming leaden shadows into integrated light. Jung believed that the psyche's natural tendency is toward wholeness. He called individuation. This journey leads to a more authentic and grounded sense of self that enriches all areas of life. I encourage you to start simple. For example, keep a dream journal and note any figures or emotions that feel puzzling or charged. Set aside quiet time to imagine dialogues with these figures, letting them express their perspective without censorship. Over time, as these aspects become familiar, the unconscious projections onto others lessen, allowing for more conscious and genuine interactions. Another practical step is to examine daily patterns that evoke strong emotions, especially attraction or aversion. They often point directly to anima animus influences. Once recognized, you can choose consciously how to respond rather than react unconsciously. This frees you from repeating old scripts and opens new creative possibilities. If this process feels overwhelming, remember Jung's profound faith in human potential. His approach reassures us that despite initial discomfort, the reward is a fuller life with richer relationships, deeper creativity, and profound inner peace. To sum up, Jung wanted us to remember that confronting and integrating shadow, anima, and animus is not about perfection, but about embracing complexity within ourselves. When you do this, your unconscious transforms from a source of conflict into a wellspring of insight and empowerment. This integration is the essential next step for personal transformation in Jung's framework. And tomorrow, when we explore what these next steps look like in practice, it will build directly on this foundation, ensuring your psychological development continues with clarity and purpose. If you found this exploration meaningful, please like, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more Jungian insights each day. Remember, your journey toward wholeness is ongoing, and I look forward to walking alongside you as we dive deeper, evident every day in the unfolding steps of personal transformation. Thank you for being here, and until tomorrow, stay curious and compassionate toward the amazing complexity that is you.